You should know I believe in you. Every race you run, you're my number one. Kick it off now and bring it on. This will be your day. 'Cause baby, you are born to win. Never give up, never give in. You are born to win. Your destiny is victory. Yeah, 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 baby, you were born to win.
So guys, welcome to the UNSW HKSA
Split.
Okay.
Yeah. In today's match, we got G9G versus the Big Black Cucumber, and it's gonna be a pretty interesting match.
Okay, so the players,
Right there.
yeah, the players are
Yep.
right there.
We,
We've got Ace Coco for the top lane for G9G, Mr. Sushi-san for jungle. We've got the captain of G9G for mid lane, Pink Meiji for the AD carry, and Karimi Senpai for the support.
and we got Pornhub HD for the top lane for Big Black Cucumbers. We've got Bobby Kim for the jungle and Color for the mid lane. The Herpes type R for the ADC, and Chaos with a K for support. Okay, so we're just gonna wait for all the players to get ready for today's match. We're gonna go back to today's match, and you can just wait till they get ready to go into the picks and bans. We don't need to keep constantly talking, man. At least we got the same things. These teams today are pretty high skilled with their high skilledness.
Yeah, these are the teams that won their splits and they are now versing each other because you know they're.
Well, actually, BBC hasn't versed anyone yet, but this will make them make them known to the world that they can beat G9G because they already had a victory during the split. against Badminton Club.
Yeah, and this is also Big Black Cucumber's first match.
Yep, first match. If they win this, they could get a really good score in like for the start of this split. And the pick bands have started. Okay, so the pick bands have started. We've got no one actually connected yet, but it's okay. Oh, there you go. We got it started. Okay, so
G9G's first ban is the Darius, who is
very OP at the moment.
yeah, the Juggernaut patch actually made him like, you know, very strong with the Blood Rage because he gets extra AD.
And he gets to apply max stacks to everyone he hits with the next auto attack after one-shotting someone with his ultimate and getting the reset. It's like last game we played, he got like 3 quadra kills, not even lying.
Yeah.
Yeah. But now the Fiora ban is picked for the top lane ban for BBC. And the Evelyn are coming out. That's just, oh wow, these picks and bans are going quick. They know who they want to ban and who they want to ban out.
Since they banned the Vayne, it means they lose out on a lot of true damage, and it means they could go for a tank composition if they really wanted to.
Yeah, like the Juggernaut patch for the Skarner, that would be a really good thing to get if they have a low mobility carry like Victor.
Yeah, except the only problem about Skarner is most of the game is decided in the early game, and Skarner's doesn't have very good gap closes, unlike someone like Lee Sin and Rek'Sai who excel in the early game.
Yeah, but once he hits the late game point, he'll be unkillable by most people, unless they have the Cockmore pick. But they banned the Elise now.
Who is also a great early game
jungler. Yeah, so now they have a low early game pressure rate. They don't have the Elise, so I'm thinking they may go for the Elise Sin if not having the Elise available to them.
The Evelyn lane is also a jungler that she has a lot of gives other lanes a lot of pressure because she's invisible and
yeah, you have to place the wards around the jungle camps just so to see her when she's not invisible and when she's actually fighting. Okay, so the last ban is the Mordekaiser, which is very strong in the ADC lane, more like the bot lane in the ADC role, or the top lane.
And Mordekaiser also gives a lot of dragon pressure because if it was their team who killed the dragon, they also get the dragon for themselves, and it can make the team fights for them a lot easier.
And the dragon can actually split push the bot lane while the rest of the team is in mid lane, and that's a very the Janna lock in immediately, getting something planned. Teemo. If the
other team's hovering Teemo, that's a bit of an interesting one.
If they pick Teemo, we all know who will win the top lane.
Satan himself.
And now we've got the Soraka for the support. That would be a very interesting lane in the bot lane if they do have the double lanes bot, because Soraka and Janna has really good harass and sustain for the ADCs. Yeah, but Graves might be locked in instead of Janna for Soraka. Oh, the Thresh locked in.
The Thresh
BBC.
Teemo. It looks like they want to go for a Teemo as well. Oh, and looks like they go for the Graves now.
So the bot lane is locked in for BBC. Instant lock in for the Echo. It's a really good pick for a very good
early game pick because Echo has his E, which is a really good gap closer since you've got the actual dash itself and then the blink on the auto attack.
Yeah, that's a really good one. Or maybe they might play him in the mid lane instead of the jungle. That's why it's a very good viable pick to not give away your lanes very much.
Oh, we've got G9G going for a Sivir pick. Sivir's really good in the bot lane because
especially with the Janna to shield her to fast push really quick to take out those early towers.
Except the problem with Sivir is she's not really a late game carry. She's someone that you would want to win the game in the mid game because she loses a lot of power late game. But that's also the same thing for Graves because they're both.
But Graves Graves does lose power if he doesn't have his abilities up. because he does rely on that ultimate very much to clear out a lot of health on the enemy. If it's missed, they may have just lost a lot of damage in the team fights. But if they can keep on picking off people with the Thresh Hook, then it may be just a pretty good team combo.
But with the Janna pick they've got, they actually have a lot of disengage in the bot lane because you know it's just stuff.
And the Sivir can engage extremely quick
with an ultimate.
with the ultimate to get the jungle or maybe even mid lane Echo into the fight. Oh, Yasuo may be picked in for the mid lane with the cleanse if not changed out.
And it looks like they're hovering over a Vladimir pick. Their team fights would be great with a Vladimir because his ult applies a debuff that makes them have more damage.
Yasuo pick and Wukong pick locked in for that combo for the knockups. Don't know why they didn't pick the Malphite. Maybe they thought it was a better choice to pick Wukong for the higher damage.
Yeah, because Wukong does have the better early game than Malphite because Malphite is harassing.
Yep, and more pressure and he has pressure before 6, unlike a Malphite. Riven may be picked in just to, I don't know. Oh, Orianna may be picked in for the mid lane. Echo may be going to the jungle. And this team comp seems to be a pretty good one. If they don't pick the Orianna, maybe BBC may pick the Orianna for the maybe not. Maybe Thresh jungle, you never know, and we could go for the Orianna
that's a bit of an
support.
interesting thought you'd have.
Yeah, because if they get that, Orianna does get locked in though. Hecarim, they're going for another combo ult, which the Hecarim and the Orianna to cancel out the Wukong initiate.
Yeah, and they had G9G has a very good team fight because of Janna's disengage, and then you've got Echo's gap closes, and he also has heavy damage even if he decides to go tank because he has percentage health damage. And then for the Hecarim, I'm assuming he's gonna go for a home guard teleport, and you know that's a very good engage. And when you compare it to BBC, they don't have a lot of disengage, so.
But see, if they don't need the disengage if they pull off an amazing engage, because if they fight during a choke point, they what's the team called? The blue team will get annihilated and will not be able to counter that. The Janna will not be able to disengage the Yasuo ultimate if it hits all 5, because if they have multiple people to go in to interrupt the Janna ultimate after it's been cast. So if they can't reset the fight, they will lose the fight. But the lane phase seems to be stronger for BBC, with more pressure with Rek'Sai in the early game. Echo has good early game, but not as much damage as a Rek'Sai could put out.
Yeah, but you also have to consider Echo's passive because it applies percentage health, so you could easily use Echo as an execute compared to a Rek'Sai, which you would just use for.
But if they can't get them low, they can't execute.
But yeah,
because they have a lot of catch potential with the Yasuo ultimate just to hold them there while doing a bunch of damage. If they bring like 3 or more in the mid lane, the Orianna can't escape.
Yeah, and we've also got to consider Wukong's ultimate because Wukong's ultimate has a great AoE and he can still move around on that. And Yasuo could wait for the right time for his ultimate and he could get you could destroy a whole team if you get a good knockup along with a good Yasuo ultimate.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. But maybe just the player's skills will be enough to carry the game out without any team comps.
Yeah, because in the end, the team comps are decided about the it's not just the team that decides it, but it's also the skill level of each player.
Yeah. Like I wouldn't think that the Sivir would get caught out easily by the Rek'Sai knockup because of the spell shield, but they do have multiple knockups for the Yasuo just to engage on one person.
Yeah, but however, if things get pretty grim for blue team, Janna could use her skills to disengage the team. Like her ultimate, it stops everything. Like it channels.
But if she does it too early, everything will just be dropped on the carries.
Yeah.
They have very low peel after the Janna ultimate gets used.
I mean, and the Orianna ultimate. All they really have is really low CC,
but high damage.
Yeah, high damage.
High damage but low CC. If they can keep kiting back, they should be fine.
Compared to the purple team, they have lots of Peel with the Rek'Sai
and hard
knockups,
engage.
the Yasuo knockups.
But they
and
cannot
the
kite
finish.
back. If they're losing this early game, they may not be able to come back from it.
But one thing I noticed from from Purple team is that most of their damage is actually oriented around AD, with Thresh being the only one AP.
Oh yeah. Oh man, I think if they didn't pick the Hecarim pick and they actually did pick the Malphite would be doing so much more damage than the Hecarim just because of how much armor you could stack on top
Yeah.
of him.
Because Malphite gives a lot of AOE damage with his ground slam and his ultimate, and since he scales with armor, he just does a lot more damage compared to the other carries.
Yeah. But I don't think they're going for any different summoner spells. Everyone's running their flashes on F, which is very disappointing to see. But don't worry,
Yeah.
because the Orianna and the Janna is running them on the D key. So
Yeah,
they're the carries of the team. We all know this.
Yeah, because there's two types of players in League of Legends, right? There's the ones that put their flash on F and the ones that put their flash on D.
See, D is for dash. What does flash stand for? D for dash. See, who would put F for flash? That's for fire, for your ignites.
Yeah.
Or your far away key for your teleports. So
Far away.
well, that's what I say. So I think if they could have picked the Kha'Zix pick over the Rek'Sai actually, because he could have just gone invis, jumped in, and then could have just assassinated one of the carries very quickly. Because of how much engage they do have, they can easily just knock while they're being distracted by the Rek'Sai, not Rek'Sai, the Kha'Zix. They'll be distracted by Rek'Sai, so the engage can happen much easier.
The one big problem with the Kha'Zix is that it is that he's a great assassin, but he doesn't offer that much CC. I mean, the only thing Kha'Zix really offers is high damage, and the other team could counter high damage with a good disengage like the Janna and armor. It just counters his assassination power.
Yeah, that's a pretty good thought to have, but see, oh man, these players look pretty good. They look really good, better than me. But when we get into the game very soon, we'll see all these amazing plays. Okay, so we're gonna go into we're getting shortly into the game, and we need to. Yep, we just need to wait for the players to load into the game, and we should be good. All their amazing skins they're running. I wish I had some premium skins, like full cost Janna and the Sandstorm Echo. But I know my friend over here has Arcade Hecarim, so.
Oh yeah, I got that from a mystery skin, and gambling.
Yep, mystery skins are probably the most fun way to get your skins.
Because you don't know what you're gonna get, and you're getting from for a low price as well.
Yeah, it's good, but sometimes you might get those skins like Sasquatch and Nunu, and sometimes you may get Pulsefire Ezreal. You never know.
Yeah, you can also get legacy skins. You don't know.
Okay, we're coming into the match, into the match, and everyone throwing out their abilities from the base. We're gonna need to see this from the blue side. It seems like it's a pretty standard way to open up the game. And there's a pause immediately.
Oh, I guess there's a bit of technical difficulty.
Yeah, I guess.
One of the sides.
Yeah. Oh, Elra was in really quick. Okay, I thought that. Okay, well, I thought it would be a longer pause, but apparently not. So
we've actually got the blue, the Echo, looking to start on his golems because Echo started with his W, which is a great stun, and gives you a big shield. And if you combine that with the golem buff, you have two different stuns.
Yeah, but I don't think the stuns will be very good because there's no point of starting that unless you're gonna go red and gank mid lane really quick. But it seems like red team's looking for checking for an invade just to protect the blue buff from being stolen, while Wukong is protecting the red buff.
30 seconds until
Yeah,
the minions
Hecarim is.
spawn.
We also see Hecarim kind of just patrolling the top side river just to make sure there's no invades coming along.
I would like to see a red team try to invade this, but there's a ward in the death bush. But I think if that flash,
Oh, wow.
that flash
Okay.
was pretty amazing.
Yeah, Bobby Kim showing off his flashy moves.
Well, okay, so flash. I was good to find that as it happened.
Hopefully the other team didn't know that. Because...
Yeah.
Oh!
That SKT
Whoa. Bobby Kim going for
emote.
SK Telecom.
Yes, I think SK Telecom will win the Worlds though.
Yeah, but we've also got to consider the other teams because the other teams
EDG.
like EDG,
Yep.
Fnatic.
But I can't believe the Cloud9 actually did beat
Mine.
HQ today. That was very surprising.
With a Vigon pick.
Yeah, with the Vigar pick, that was pretty good. But I think that Westward should not have picked it. So it's just basically natural farming. Oh, harass early from the Yasuo.
Oh,
Good.
Yasuo just dodging a couple of skill shot from Orion.
Hecarim starting down the Raptors. Gonna TP act up top to get a level 2 advantage.
Along with the
Yeah.
gold advantage because he can come back with something like a longsword maybe. And it'll help against Wukong's early game.
It looks like he's just waiting there at base for, oh yeah, Cloth Armor to sustain better in lane against the Wukong. Wukong spamming emotes for fun. Getting some CS right there, not missing many.
Okay, we're checking over to the bot side now. And it looks like it's the same for them. Oh, there's a bit of harass being sent down to the jungle, being a bit closer now.
But see, blue team actually came out of that because Thresh took some minion aggro while that was happening. And I think, yeah, they are trying to fast push the bot lane so they can chip out this tower so it can get it easier when everyone starts grouping mid. And the Hecarim can actually split push. Oriana's getting shoved down to the tower. Seems pretty natural because Yasuo has so much lane pressure early, getting hit by the Yasuo tornado. Rek'Sai gonna do his red buff. Not trying to invade or anything.
And Echo is also on his blue buff right now.
Echo's a little bit ahead, so he may be able to get an earlier gank than Rek'Sai. Rek'Sai going for some really strong. I don't know. He cleared that really quickly. I thought he went AD for a second. But yeah, Hecarim shoving down the mid.
Hecarim's a bit too far up to the top
Oh,
lane.
but Rek'Sai decides just to back.
Yeah, but it also since he's a bit shoved up the lane, it also means that Echo can't.
Echo's trying to get a lane gank in actually. Or unless he's just trying to back. Yeah, lane gank seems to be what's about to happen. They're sharing some fun up in the top lane with the
Yeah, except with a bit of a constant minion battle.
Yeah, okay, that little trade. If it turned into anything worse, Echo was right there waiting. Just checking the bot lane. Echo seems to be backing off. Graves being harassed a lot by the AD carry. Hecarim getting damaged by the tower. And they made a play, but we missed that play. I'm gonna see if directed camera actually does bring this boss to the night.
Oh wow, we've got a bit of harass going on by the Sivir because she's got such a long skill shot, along with the pushing power because since Sivir pushes the towers really fast.
The minions will chip faster.
Yeah, and you can't really do anything with your auto attack, so you would use your abilities to get some good harassment.
And the ricochet is really good to harass because it hits everyone near the lane that's close enough to bounce off.
Yeah, I mean when you look at it, it doesn't look like it's a lot of damage, but overall, it's his ricochet is sustained damage.
Yeah, and so what AD carries do best, which is AD. Well, not AD carry, but DPS actually. Yes. Oh man, then Oriana seems to be pushing up. Yasuo dashing around, trying to dodge that ball. Yasuo missing the Q, going in, trying to dash through, harassing.
Getting a bit.
Is it the barrier? Is it the barrier and the shield? Yasuo is about to get
it
low,
looks like-
and
oh,
Oriana
Oriana's
gets a
gonna
1v1 first blood with the 1v1 first blood
Yeah,
against
I
Yasuo.
think Yasuo was playing a bit too aggressive there. Because
If he didn't waste too much time dashing and missing his abilities, he would have actually done a lot more damage, but I don't know why, but Oriana did waste the barrier just for safety, I guess.
yeah, it was better late than never.
Yeah, well, she didn't actually think he did. Well, Hecarim and Wukong fighting near the top lane. This is a pretty good fight. They just traded. Nothing much happened. Ricochet going out. Oh, the spell shield's the hook. And they having to slowly back off. Janna's tornado hitting a Thresh. Nothing much coming from that.
Silver doesn't really want to follow up to that because she doesn't want to do
Any more storm. Hecarim just hitting up CS. Bomb. Well, freezing through the wave. Not really freezing actually.
Yeah.
More like pushing, but
Hecarim can just naturally push the wave because all his abilities are are AoE except for his
oh. All the junglers not seeming to pressure much, but Echo's trying to come through first. Oh, never mind. Going back.
Yeah, the lane's a bit too pushed up and they can't really do anything about it because
Unless they're going for a dive. If they want the Hecarim to oh, top lane trying to have a small fight. Slowed down. They may go for a dive here.
oh, it looks like they're going for a dive.
Oh yeah, oh my god, that's
we got a teleport
and now
the Hecarim.
oh,
but it looks like
teleport was not even needed.
looks like it was wasted.
Oh, lane tower might be just the thing that they're going for next.
Oh, but it looks like
No, the
Hecarim's
dragon will be the one things they're going for next. The top lane tower will just be shoved out and they're going straight for the dragon.
It looks like it's a free dragon for blue team now.
That was a very good skill shot by the Sivir right there.
Yeah, except they actually wasted the Hecarim teleport.
He's going back right now, and he may lose the top tower just because of.
It doesn't look like they have enough damage. I think Hecarim would make it back.
Yeah, but it's gonna be chunked. Oh, actually, it's gonna be chunked out very, very much. And Orianna just keeping the lane pressured up.
Oh, I actually noticed that Rek'Sai went for an early mobility boost rather than rushing her item. That's why she's doing less damage. I think
ganking that much though.
because she's used mobility boost to get through.
Oh wow, that jungle Thresh finding them both in the jungle, in the blue side, trying to fight over the blue buff. Thresh getting caught out this time.
We've also got a bit of
Echo teleport coming down for the teleport coming down from Wukong. Sivir very low on health. Echo very low on health. And Wukong can't make it through.
Wukong just wasn't in range for a
And
dash.
will they make it out? Oh, it seems like they. Oh, Rek'Sai coming in from the side. The knock up will happen.
Oh,
no
knock
Yasuo
up.
wall. And Wukong
Wukong
missing the ultimate. But the Graves will pick it up. And Janna and Echo seems to make it out alive. Where was the Yasuo wall? Is he dead? No, he was back.
Oh, he's back.
He wasn't there. Oh wait, actually, he ulted. But I couldn't see him in that fight. Mid tower taking a lot of damage, may be taken out. Hecarim on the top side. Top lane tower did get taken eventually.
Yeah, because if all the members are in mid lane, when you use this opportunity to take a tower, since the play's on there. But it looks like Wukong and Rek'Sai are rotating back to the top.
Hecarim may be in a very dangerous position right now. Both of the two members are coming out. Wukong low on mana though. Trying to go in.
This will be a dangerous situation for the Hecarim.
Rek'Sai still has that. He doesn't have that flash off, but he just walks away. Hecarim just runs away. Like the horse he is.
Yes.
And yep, they're just clearing up the CS now. That was a very intense fight in the mid lane. The teleport chase was very far. Echo goes to camps.
Yeah, and they also wasted a lot of time when they could have been farming.
Well, they didn't. Both teams seemed like they came out okay on that trade because only 4 kills came out for the red team, but they did get 1 in revenge. So it wasn't as bad because they did get the blue buff in the end, but they did lose 2 towers in the process.
Oh, looks like there's a bit of a
Thresh
fight
getting dodged out. Thresh taking a lot of harass. Boomerang Blade missing the Graves. And nothing else seems to be coming up from that. They're still keeping the waves pressured up in the bot lane. Top lane seems to be freezing, and mid lane has just been Yasuo coming down for a run.
Yeah, for a run, yeah.
No knockups actually present for the Yasuo unless the Thresh hits the play and ults off that. Never mind, he's coming back to mid lane. But most people on the team has a knockup for the Yasuo. Like Rek'Sai and the Wukong, as well as Thresh, if they don't pick a knock.
Yeah, but Wukong, you have to remember that Wukong just uses teleport as the blue buff, so Wukong doesn't have a way to actually knock them up, so it's not really tough.
Yeah, it's on the turn. Yeah, it's on the turn. Janna could knock them up, but in the other team. No, actually, he could knock up Yasuo. That's actually really right. Oh, but Sivir doing a lot of damage just with the auto attacks alone.
Thresh trying to hook
Missed
the Janna, but he ends up hitting a minion instead.
Trying for that lucky hook. Echo coming down to try to see if he can do another dive down to the bot lane.
Oh, it looks like it just
looks like it's warded right here. Oh yeah, they're gonna ward it right there. And Janna wooding up top. Rek'Sai coming in just for help. Yasuo coming down. This seems both top laners do not have teleport at this moment in time, but Hecarim's will be coming up soon. Nope, they're just going back to their natural lanes. Dragon's gonna be spawning in 2 minutes. So maybe they're just warding up for that. Norton has been backing and buying. None of the... Well, Grace hasn't been spending very much. Oh wow, another fight.
Oh, right, we've actually got Rek'Sai coming in from the back.
Oh, Wukong fighting out the Hecarim. Chase. Oh, flash! Okay. The Shadow out. What's that ability called? Onslaught of Shadows out of there. Orianna coming up top. See if he can pick up Wukong.
Wukong's actually got no mana, so I'm not sure what he can do in this
situation. The ball's
zoning
him out. The ball's zoning him out. Shockwave not coming out, doesn't even need it. Just auto attacks alone. And the ball. Command attack and the auto attacks took him out with the dissonance to give it a speed boost to move around. And Yasuo is looking for Roam. They will spot him with just the scuttle crab.
So he'll have to go around the bush.
And there's a pink ward right there. Yeah, and this pink ward's
there's 2 pink wards he has to go through, and with the pink wards there, I'm pretty sure they've noticed that they're coming down.
Even with 5 kills on the blue team, BBC still has a lot more pressure on the map. Lots of fights going down the bot lane. Blue team struggling to pick up those kills. Yasuo coming in just to try to steal. Oh, Hecarim gets a double kill. Janna ultimate denying the Yasuo's dash to the Janna before. Chrono Break to just reset the health and remove tower aggro.
And Yasuo is a bit stuck under the tower.
And he may just be the one next to be dead. Everyone diving onto him, misclicked from the Echo. And Hecarim couldn't slow him down or Onslaught of Shadows because he used it on the escape from Wukong. That would have been an extra kill if Wukong did not get that flash.
Wukong actually has a teleport on right now, so they don't just came out.
Yeah, that was not... It was not a very good thing. But now Blue Team is showing some dominance. Oh, teleport coming in from the Wukong.
Looks like he's coming in for the dragon fight.
Oh, the Clone just tried to trick them out. The Cyclone was not hit, but it did hit the Echo.
Yeah, the
Echo getting chased down.
The Yasuo got a ultimate.
Yeah.
The
Hecarim leaving in the fight, going back. No TP home guard. But oh my god, that was a 3-man shockwave from the Orianna. That play.
Yeah, it's a shame there was no follow up where they could have got a lot of kills.
But there was no one there to follow up. Yeah. Oh, Sivir going in. Lower mana. Ricochet is up on her auto attack. It now will be. Oh, 3 people low. Thresh is the only one with more health. Rek'Sai. Oh, Wukong coming in again. Go. Oh, very close. Very low.
Oh, but blue team's actually pretty low on mana. Except Sivir just actually got a blue buff.
Sivir just got the blue buff. Oh. Cannot hit anybody with that. Hecarim coming in for the. Oh, never mind. Wanting to come from the back, but everyone seems to be recalling.
Hecarim actually has his ult up right now, and he could have done something.
He didn't have vision to find them though. If they had vision on them recalling, they would have totally died to that challenge. Yes. 4 easy kills.
And once again, blue team gets a big dragon. They can look at them.
Yes, and now they're all gonna go back and buy Orianna on lots of gold, Sivir on 3,000 gold, and this is the blue team is stacked on items. They should win most team fights at this point in time. They have, as I said before, the red team, if they fall behind, they're not going to be doing very much to this blue team.
Yeah, and then just as I thought, the blue team has a lot more pushing with the Sivirs
and the Janna shield.
Yeah, and the Hecarim as well, because he just has a lot of AoE, along with the Orianna as well. Because if you see here, they actually have the same amount of towers as them. They also have the dragons because they were able to push him back because they have
faster wave clear, and they've been controlling the waves much better than the red team. Because blue team's been pushing the lanes when they need to and keeping them close when they need to, so they don't get ganked or flanked in the back. As where red team's just been trying to constantly push or getting dove because they're getting harassed too much.
Oh,
They
we have
can-
Wukong getting spotted
Wukong-
at the river.
Wukong just cleared a ward there like 2 minutes ago, and now he's back there. He's gonna maybe collapsed on. And no, he will not be.
It looks like Wukong's coming back to the top lane.
Going back to the top lane. Maybe trying to go get a jungle camp or two. Nope, just just going back to top lane. No jungle camps here.
Yeah, Hecarim was actually a top pushing that whole time because Wukong just
Oh.
wasn't inside.
Echo got the blue. Oriana wasted her time. You know, I hate it when my junglers don't give me the blue buff. But at least, you know, some junglers do. And sometimes they accidentally steal it, like this one. Maybe it was meant to be for the Echo, though. Maybe the Echo needed to go gank bot again. Oh, Sivir going in very aggressively. Oh, Rek'Sai getting spotted out. And are they gonna be backing up? Rek'Sai spell shielding the knockup. Echo coming in from TP. No, he didn't even TP. Oh, it's all shadow used on the Hecarim.
Hecarim gets another double kill.
Another double. He's very strong in this lane. Yasuo
It is
and
four.
Graves and Wukong all grouped up and falling, while Oriana's getting a free tower mid. This is going horribly wrong for BBC. Oh, the dash spell shields again. Oh, Diana's being very aggressive. And oh, Yasuo, no spell shield off now. Okay, Yasuo decides to back off. Blue team just got another tower with the Oriana mid, and seems like they're just gonna wave clear and back off with the ball. And everyone's starting to rotate mid. Yasuo taking the wolves.
And Wukong heading back to the top lane.
So they don't have very much vision on the map for red team. That's why they're getting caught out a lot. They have no vision. They only have like 1 or 2 wards on the map at once.
It seems like most of the blue team is heading to the mid lane. We have Siva just staying at the bot lane.
Janna chasing away the Yasuo. How ironic. I guess wind beats wind in this case.
Even if it's
Even-
if it's the fourth versus mid lane.
Yes. But it seems like Sivir is just solo pushing the bot lane, trying to keep them at the tower so they can't get any more vision. As Thresh doesn't have any wards left on his sights, well, doesn't have any, I'm pretty sure, on his sight stone. Oh, he has 2. Okay. Yeah, but he doesn't have many left, and he needs to.
And most of the team, most of red team actually has a lot of people. Whether or not they want to use it.
Yeah. But it doesn't seem like. I think they want to clear wards with the pinks, not just place them for the vision. But I think they do need just to place them for the vision because the bot side's warded, but the top side, they're clueless about what's going on. Hecarim could be pushing up to 5 towers, and no one, even both teams, won't even know what's going to happen there.
Yeah, but you actually have to know that Wukong and Hecarim actually both have their teleports up. So they could use their teleports for either to stop the split pushing, or they could go in for a team fight.
And I think that the red team's just gonna go straight for the team fight, trying to catch someone out with the threshold. And oh, hits the Echo, going in on it, getting critted by the Sivir. He's very strong. He's getting tiny back.
Oh, Wukong
Wukong going in. Hecarim teleporting down. Hecarim using also shot is hitting the Rek'Sai, while Sivir and Wukong getting a fight. Triple kill for the Echo, and it's a clean ace. Well, G9G. They're gonna. I think they can get an inhibitor off this, or actually they can probably get the tower, but not the inhibitor, unless they want to try to fight again without any ultimate.
Thresh is actually back up.
Janna's ultimate and the on the haunt is still up. They're resetting the health. They want to go to the inhibitor and move back on. Maybe even after backing up getting the dragon. 1 minute. Pink one's right there. Pink one spotted, taken out. Top side is pushed, so they could easily do a dragon right now. Because so much pressure. Wukong still has a teleport, so they do have the teleport advantage, but I doubt they could even win a fight with 5v4.
Yeah, especially since blue team is actually winning in 16-3, along with an 11k goal advantage in 3 teleports.
And Sivir has a lot to spend, and as well as the Echo, 2,000 gold after that triple kill.
We actually have Yasuo and Rek'Sai having a bit of some farming going on at the Raptors.
Man, it's been an interesting game.
Oh, we've actually got blue team pinging at the Baron, so it seems that they're preparing for a Baron or preparing to steal one.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna be stealing anything because they think they're gonna be the ones getting it no matter what. Ward's getting cleared by BBC on their side, placing more wards. Red side has more wards.
Oh, and it looks like blue team really is going for a Baron.
They see the right side bot lane. They know it's free Baron. Yeah, they're taking the Baron. It's very free unless Rek'Sai is gonna teleport to one of his things, one of his tunnels, in which he is quickly needs to go get there. No home guard bot.
It doesn't look like he's gonna get it.
Oh, this fight was missed, but they didn't get it. Shockwave hit 3 people on the enemy team again. Also, Janet heal for just good measure. They're gonna end the game. They can end the game if they wanted to.
Graves is the only one left on the team.
They're just gonna go mid. It's not that far into the game. I thought it was like 30 minutes. No, 20 minutes in.
It looks like they're gonna go for the tower first.
They're gonna just push down minion.
And they've also pretty much got a free dragon as well.
Got minion pressure at bot. Top. Yeah, no, this is bot. And yeah, they need someone needs to go clear that, or it's gonna hit the Nexus towers. They're gonna get a free inhibitor with the Baron buff minions. All these minions are empowered minions are destroying the inhibitors quickly, as they just need to stop the normal minions. Now you stop Baron buff. Jana giving the coin active to everyone. He wants me to pick up as well. Oh, Echo getting shield from Orianna. No shockwave used because it's on cooldown. No one has ultimates on the blue side. They can actually lose the fight if they do something wrong.
Yeah, but with the pressure they're applying now, it actually looks like they could win this game.
Okay. Yeah, it seems like they have so much damage they can't even leave the base. Just minions are destroying the towers quick. Janna hitting the towers down. Shockwave used just coming off cooldown, killing Yasuo inside of their base.
And Rek'Sai is the only one alive.
Rek'Sai just made a tunnel of is running back. Oh, good threat trying to hit a hook, missed. Rek'Sai.
Oh, flank them away from the bounce. That's good.
Yeah, and the game's ended. Flashes used, celebrations, and G9G wins the match. That was very interesting. I thought it would be a much closer game, but G9G showing much dominance like last time on the game. Okay, so these are the stats of the game. Everyone doing a lot of damage on G.
Siva actually doing most of the damage in the damage delta.
Yeah, let's just check that graph real quick. This damage delta champions, Orianna's a pretty close second, but Sivir doing so much damage because of that early kills in lane. I guess Graves didn't get the power spike he needed to try to fight off the Sivir. Sivir getting so much more AoE than him just by using just auto attacks with the ricochet. And Orianna hitting really good shockwaves through the whole match.
I actually thought the red team had the better team fight, except it's just that Wukong couldn't get the
Good knockups.
good knockups, and sometimes Yasuo would just ult one person and it would just be wasted.
And always they altered the tank Echo or no carries. The support was altered once, but no carries were altered, except because Sivir was really good at spell shielding all the knockups from the enemy team.
And you've got the Janna disengage as well.
Yes.
Janna actually being 0 and 19.
Did they get the Magi's? No Magi's was bought. I think that amplifying tome was gonna be built into one, but they just didn't have the time because they could just end the game there and then and there. So we got G9G win the split, well, this round of the split, and Wombo Combo coming in second with 1 win yesterday.
And we have BBC, Team Winnie the Pooh, and UNSW both all with losses
on Group B, and so what do you think? How do you think the outcome's gonna be for the next G9G game?
To be honest, G9G, their mechanics are very good. They could dominate. They could easily dominate any of the other teams, but we haven't actually seen any games from Group A yet. So I'm just looking forward to watching the other teams and seeing if they have enough skill to actually beat G9G.
Well, see, apparently they won't fight until the semifinal or even the quarterfinals because this is Group B, so they need to fight everyone here first. And I'm pretty sure G9G may come undefeated. apparently they had an AD carry that wasn't playing this. Well, a substitute AD carry. This is very good, but he wasn't. Well, yeah, he wasn't playing because all the team was here. But you know, he's. I saw some of his plays. He's really good at the game. His mechanics are phenomenal.
Yeah, with Vayne as well. He just loves playing Vayne. He's gotten many pentakills with Vayne.
In like all his ranked games, his stats are even better than maybe even challenger players, like actual LCS skill players.
He's actually running around with like a 70% win rate on Vayne, which is pretty high.
Yeah, but you know who's higher? Faker's win rate.
Oh,
Yeah, he's too good. But yeah, G9G may be having a better, may have had a better game if they did have that phenomenal ADA carry. But the Vayne was banned out, so you never know. Maybe he may have played the Sivir and not have done as many spell shield blocks as this one, because you know this Sivir was a really good spell shielder. She predicted all the skills very nicely, and
yeah, no one could really engage into her because
yeah,
she just every CC she could see, she just spell shielded.
yeah. And so let's just go back and see the stats screen real quick, and see. Okay, so we go back into stats and see how much healing was done. Okay,
Obviously,
so
Janna
Janna healing out everybody except for Hecarim's Hecarim's heal.
Yeah, Hecarim has a lot of sustain in the lane because it's an AoE sustained heal.
Yeah, but you did get capped to jungle minions, so it's not as good. But let's see how much damage the Orianna dealt in magic damage compared to the Sivir. Oh yeah, the Sivir, only the static shiv I'm pretty sure was not good enough.
Well, Sivir actually does have AP ratios if she really wanted to do some AP damage.
Yeah, but the Orianna did a lot. Let's see AD damage dealt compared to the AP. Yeah, it was a lot more. And we can check the damage dealt in general in the game. Orianna did do most because of the nice split pushing she did in the mid lane. It wasn't even split pushing, she just pushed mid as much as they could.
Yes, and she has a lot of AoE damage because of her.
Yeah, AoE wave clear. And the critical strike. Oh, Hecarim did beat out the Sivir, and just by a little bit.
That's a bit interesting. We should check out his build.
Yeah, I think he built the Yomus, right? No.
Oh,
the Trinity
Force
Force.
beat out Infinity Edge. That's interesting.
Trinity Force. Oh, but remember, the Sivir did give the attack, this move speed plus the Janna Ascension coin. Yeah, the amulet, the Talisman of Ascension. That's it. Oh, and Echo did build no damage items, but doing a lot of doing some magic damage onto the enemy team.
Yeah, but I would consider Dead Man's Plate actually a damage item because it works like a static shiv, except it's just.
But if you get hit, the passive won't hit on your first attack. So if well, since he's always just gonna dash in and blink in, the first auto attack.
And if he hits the stun with his W, it just makes sure that he hits the second auto attack.
Yes, and we can check the damage taken. Who took the most damage? Most like, oh, the Echo did take the most damage on the blue side, and on the red side, Rek'Sai did by probably the jungle minions, and the losing of the game by all the Sivir damage dealt. See, look at they didn't even target the Sivir much at all compared to all the other carries.
I think they actually tried to target Sivir. It's just that they couldn't get any good CC on her, and she was able to kite out the red team.
Yes, but it seems like they tried to, but they just couldn't get. They couldn't get onto her. But yeah, it seems like it'll be it for today. G9G did win, beat BVC. So yeah, that's a pretty good stream.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was a very fun match to commentate.
Yeah. A lot was going on, but I wish the match was just a little bit closer, but G9G was too good.
Yeah, G9G dominating another team once again.
Well, maybe next time they'll be dominated by another team. And yeah, so
yeah, thanks for watching. We've actually got another match tomorrow versus I Go to School by Bus versus Matt and his peasants.
Yeah, and you can just go follow the Facebook link down. Well, the Facebook down there. And
yeah, if you want more information about UNSW in the League of Legends tournament.
And yeah, have a good rest of the day, and yeah.